Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here today. So today I'm going to be talking about this Pat Tillman Award that Harry is going to be getting, and Pat Tillman's mother is speaking out because she thinks it is just atrocious. It is so wrong that Harry is getting this award. And we could not agree more with her that it's just ridiculous that Harry is getting this award. We're going to talk about why he should not be getting this award. Let's get into it. So this is the story, everyone. Prince Harry blasted by Pat Tillman's mom, more deserving candidates for award. Yeah, there are a lot more deserving candidates out there that should be getting this award, and it should not be Harry. It just should not be. It should not be him. This man and what he is known for. If you don't know who he is, here is a little bit of a snapshot of who Pat Tillman was.
At one time, Pat Tillman was known as simply an outstanding career athlete.
And running back, Pat Tillman, number 42.
But those who had personal contact with him, if only in a single encounter, knew way better. He was a voracious reader who treasured solitude and a go-for-the-gusto guy who loved good times with friends and family.
Passion is kind of an important word for me, whether it's, playing sports or whether it's, just living or whatever you're going to do. In my opinion, you should be passionate about it, or else why do it?
Pat combined passion with charisma, empathy, and an unshakable commitment to those he held dear.
I get a lot of satisfaction out of my family being proud of me, my brothers, I care what they think and how they feel, and I want them to be proud of what I'm doing. I do a lot of the stuff I do because whether my parents or my brothers or my my girlfriend, whether they care or not, I feel like they do, and it motivates me. I kind of like that. Stupid motivation, but that's mine.
This was a man who was selfless, and you're giving an award to Harry, the most selfish man on the planet? This is ridiculous that this award is going to someone like Harry. So this is the story. Harry isn't fit to receive the Pat Tillman Award at the ESPYs, and it's shocking ESPN let him. At least that's what the late veteran's mom thinks. Yes, it is very shocking. So Mary Tillman, mom to former NFL safety Pat Tillman, who joined the U.S. Army after 9/11 and died in a friendly fire incident, spoke to Daily Mail about ESPN's choosing Prince Harry to receive the ESPY named in Pat's honor. And suffice to say, she's not happy with this decision. And it really is like, why would you not consult with the mother? Why would you put an award in this man's name and not consult with the family and relatives when it comes to nominating people to get this award? Because it was her son, and she would have something to say about it. But here's the problem. We know that the odds of Harry and Meghan purchasing this award or being given this award for reasons that are not him deserving the award, I think were at play here. Absolutely. So Tillman says, I am shocked as to why they would select such a controversial, divisive individual to receive this award. And you can see that this award is only being given to Harry because Harry and Meghan are trying to accomplish all these things in the States for their own wealth, for their own notoriety. Mary adds she thinks that there are more fitting individuals to receive the coveted trophy, unsung heroes who don't have the platform, the massive platform that the Duke of Sussex has. And there are so many people who are under the radar for doing great, wonderful things that should have been recognized for this award. And it would have been so much more meaningful to give it to someone that we've never heard of, someone that has done something great, someone who was selfless in their act of bravery. You know, Tillman confirms ESPN didn't consult with her, pretty clear given her harsh condemnation of the selection for the honor. Now, if you don't know, the Pat Tillman Award for Service is an annual honor given at ESPN's award show to a person or persons who have served others in a way that embodies the legacy Tillman left behind. And it certainly isn't Harry. It's a side job that doesn't have any value, but being the spare, there's a lot of value in being the spare, and he could not even be the spare honorably because all he did was whine and groan about not getting all the things that William would get. So last year, the honor went to Buffalo Bills training staff for saving Damar Hamlin's life after he went into a cardiac arrest on the field. Worth noting, Prince Harry has strong ties to the military community, serving 2 tours in Afghanistan and founding the Invictus Games for wounded and injured vets. But Mary seems unimpressed with his resume. Yeah, we're not impressed because if we all look at what's happening now with Invictus, they want him out of it. They don't want him nowhere near the Invictus Games, because it has lost its meaning because of that woman that Harry married who is trying to take it over for her own platform. And people can see them coming a mile away. Mary's not alone with the ESPN's talking head, Pat McAfee, also blasting the decision during his show on Friday, saying that he thinks his network's working hard to piss people off. This is how you know you just need to hang your head low. If I were Harry, like, why would you even want this award? Why would you even show up? I mean, the fact that this man more than likely is going to show up with that woman of his to get this award just shows you how low they go. Because if people were talking about why I should not be getting an award, they're not in, collaboration with the people that have nominated you for this award. You're pretty desperate if you show up to get that award. You would think he would just say, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to take this award. I want to really give it to someone who's more deserving. Thank you very much for nominating me, but I want to give it to someone who's more deserving. That's what Harry needs to do. But, they're going to use it to parade themselves around, trying to get their notoriety up. Look, we're getting an award. We're all that, and not really looking at it like people don't think you should to get this award. Here's the reason why Harry does not deserve to get this award. He walked away from his duty. He was born into royalty. He walked away. Harry walked away from his royal duties. When things got difficult, when there was a little bit of said racism, which I don't believe, they walk away. When it was too tough with the press, they walk away. Harry does not show ownership to doing things that are difficult. When it got difficult, he and his wife left because of their mental health. Well, if you were really trying to help your wife in her mental health, you would have got her the help she needed and you would have stayed your butt in the United Kingdom doing what you were born to do. You were literally born to be the spare, and you couldn't handle it. You couldn't even handle being the spare. You left your family high and dry because it was too difficult. You didn't want to put in the blood, the sweat, the tears, the commitment, the sacrifice to do what you were born to do. Why should you get an award if you can't handle things when it gets a little difficult? But you left because you had your own plan to make millions of dollars, to become celebrities, and to live the luxurious high life of somebody who could just get things handed to them easily without doing the work. This is all about being lazy, sitting back and taking the easy route. We can go live in Hollywood because I've got these titles on my back and I can get people looking at me like that prince. And you can have things handed to you like this award. You have no self-sacrifice, no commitment to duty to honor that which your family needed you to do. You can't get an award when you can't even show basic ability to withstand some little controversy that you may have been going through within your own royal family. Royal family. You live in luxury. You live a very privileged life that you whine about. How is a person that lives a very whiny life, who complains about being the spare, how is this person deserving of an award that's all about selflessness? You are selfish, Harry and Meghan. You want things handed to you. You want to make it look like you're these high celebrities who can get things just because you're connected to the real royals in the United Kingdom, but you don't want to do the work of the real royals. You want to come and play fairy tale off the backs of the real royals without doing the duties and the work of a real royal. You can't handle being a spare. You can't handle doing the work and the duties of a person within royal life. And what do? You then go and complain about it and make money from complaining. How is this a person that deserves this special award? You don't deserve it. It is an abomination that you have been given this honor, this award. It should have gone to somebody who doesn't have a platform, the money, but has given of themselves in a sacrifice, despite not having all the things that you have, Harry and Meghan. And it's really a sad day here in America that we would even give this award to you, because you don't deserve it. It's laughable. And it takes away from the people that would really deserve this award. How could this happen? It is infuriating to me that people cannot see you for who you really are, Harry, but some do see that. As a matter of fact, in this article, it was mentioned that he's not even really a prince anymore, is he? This is what was said. Speaking on air, a lot of conversation about Pat Tillman's name, American hero. Now there's an award named after him, as there should be in the sports world, because that is somebody who is the definition of selfless. However, it's going to Prince Harry, who I don't even think is a prince anymore. Exactly. That's how we see you. You have no worth even as a prince. The Americans don't even see you as being someone who is still a prince. You wanted to come live the easy life. Harry and Meghan walked away from family. They walked away from all the duty that they were being asked to do, because they wanted to do things on their terms. That's the real reason why they left. It wasn't because of this fake racism. It's because they wanted to make the most money that they could make off of the back of the real working royals in the United Kingdom. So they thought they would march themselves over to America and just be these novelties of royalty living in America and get all kinds of money and accolades for being the special royals in America, because we don't have royalty in America. We see right through you and your nonsense, Harry and Meghan. You have failed so miserably at trying to achieve your pretend lifestyle in America that you even have the Americans rooting for the real royals in the United Kingdom. We ain't fooled. We ain't not fooled in America. We can look at Harry and know you ain't a prince. What you doing in America? Perpetrating, trying to get awards that you don't deserve. We're not stupid. Americans see right through Harry and Meghan. They can see clearly. You perpetrating, you a fraud, you're a grifter, you don't deserve any kind of award accolades, because all you do is complain about what you didn't get as the spare. I mean, go figure. And you gonna have the nerve to complain about your life as a spare. You are a disgrace, Harry. You are the most entitled, selfish, spoiled, entitled brat there ever has been in royal history of all time. Of all time. This right here, what we're looking at is unprecedented. And Princess Diana, I would think, is rolling over in her grave, understanding, knowing how you've turned out with this woman. But one day it's going to creep up on you. One day it's going to creep up on you, and your eyes are going to be revealed to you in the truth of who you really married, and you're going to be really like, oh my goodness, I really screwed up now. I done screwed up. Look who I married. Oh yes, it's coming. It's coming. Your eyes are going to be opened up to the ways you've been blinded, because you've become the same thing that she is. I mean, you don't really have anything that's worth rejoicing over. Like, why would people be like, oh, Harry, the prince. No, we're not saying that. We're looking at you like, oh, the prince, more like an ex-prince. You're not really a prince. The prince is not supposed to be in America. We don't have prince and princesses. We don't have dukes and duchesses, or duck and duchesses, whatever it is. See, I don't even know what it's called because we don't have that here in America. It belongs in the United Kingdom. And the only way we do have it in America is in fairy tale land on television or at the theme park of Disneyland. That's why you're perpetrating, you're a fraud, you don't deserve to be here. And it's an abomination. I just can't believe you're still here. And if you show up to get that award, shame on you, Harry. Shame, 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 shame on you. Don't show up to get that award. That's the best thing you could do, is deny getting that award and giving it to somebody who much more deserves it, because it surely is not you, the perpetrating prince.